Well, today I'm going to make some chicken marsala. I'm going to use a couple of large shallots. And this is pancetta. It's already diced up. So that's a time saver. I'm going to use some marsala wine. This marsala wine is a sweet and it's sort of off red color. And it's supposed to be a fine marsala wine from Italy. I'm going to use some mushrooms and some chicken broth and parsley and some salt and pepper and some flour. And these are chicken breast. And I kind of am getting lazy here because these are already like halved. And you have them the hard way. You know, you cut them in half lengthwise and kind of patted down a bit. So they're already flattened. So I don't have to do that. Well, I have my chicken laid out. And I have some salt and pepper here that I mixed up. Just gonna salt and pepper the chicken on both sides. Okay. And I'm gonna lightly bread them. Dredge them in flour. And put the chicken on a plate. I'll do that to all of them. And when my pan's been heating up over medium-high heat, I'm going to add like a tablespoon and a half of olive oil, and a tablespoon and a half of butter. Let this melt down. I'm going to add the chicken. And let this chicken cook up just a little bit. Well, it's gone about a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. Let's turn it over. And we'll brown the other side. Well, they browned for another minute and a half. You take them off. Put them on a plate here. Let these rest. And to my pan, I'm going to add the shallots, about a half a cup, and a pound of mushrooms. I'm going to let these cook away, and the pancetta too. Good grief, I almost forgot it. Well, I've been cooking this over medium-high heat for about 15 minutes, and the pan is starting to get crusty. And that's why I like to cook over a stainless steel pan instead of nonstick, so that you guys can see the food and see the crusty. So anyway, I'm going to stir this up just a bit. It's been 15 minutes on medium-high. I'm going to add the marsala wine. That's a cup and a half. I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Over medium-high. Medium-high, and let this wine reduce. Well, this is cooked for 15 minutes and the wine's practically almost gone. And I'm going to add some oregano. I'm going to add half a teaspoon. And chicken broth, chicken stock, 1 cup. I'll let this come back up to a boil. The chicken broth has been reducing for about 7 minutes. And I'd say it's getting close to half of what I put in there. Add some heavy cream. It's half a cup of heavy cream. Stir this in. Let that cool the pan down. Let this come back up to a boil. Again, it's still on medium-high heat. Not high heat, but getting close there. All the time, you know, scraping the bottom to get all those bits up. Well, the sauce has been going another 10 minutes, and that's actually what we're doing. We're creating a wonderful sauce all this time. Just a wonderful sauce for our chicken. So I'm going to add the chicken back in with any juices that have come out of the chicken. And put the chicken back in here. And try and smother it a bit. I'm going to turn the heat down just so it just bubbles. Just bubbles a little bit. I'm going to leave it in here for 10 minutes. Well, 15 minutes. Just to make sure that the chicken gets cooked the rest of the way through, because it only cooked about halfway. But with this hot sauce, it won't take long. So 15 minutes and we're ready to plate. So now it's been another 15 minutes and your sauce is gently bubbling away. I'm going to give it a taste. Make sure, taste it for salt. Because you want to make sure it tastes right when you serve everybody. I think it needs some more, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt here. And I will mix that in and taste it again. That's what you want to do. I'm going to also add just a little bit of parsley. Once you know the salt's right, let this go another 5 minutes. Let's serve some up. It's wonderful chicken, wonderful sauce. This recipe is good for 2 pounds of chicken. I only used like 1 1/4 pounds of chicken. Let's give this a taste. This. It's so good. You have to make this. Thanks so much for watching.